Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yonna Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yonna Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yonna Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yonna Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yonna Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yonna head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yonna branch located countrywide near you.
It is an honor to welcome you to yet another edition of Excellence in the Millennium Award, to honor and celebrate the effort and hard work of students who have just graduated from grade 9 for their academic excellence. Someone once told me that the price of success is through hard work, dedication, and the determination that whether we win or lose, we have applied the best of ourselves to the task at hand. Boys and girls, what you have achieved so far in your education is truly remarkable. And whatever you have done to achieve it, such level of success, is really working. So please keep it that way. We are gathered here today for 3 reasons. 1, to recognize and celebrate the product of your hard work over the years. 2, to present you with prizes. And 3, to advise you on the challenges that lie ahead in your pursuit of higher education. Like previous recipients of these awards, this is a much awaited day in your lives. It gives you a sense of achievement and a feeling of recognition that someone out there really appreciates the hard work that you put in your education over the years. But the purpose even does not just stop at that. It is also meant to remind you that this is just the beginning of a very long and difficult journey in your life. A journey that comes with lots of sacrifices towards fulfilling further commitment in terms of higher education and the challenges that lie ahead in terms of managing those expectations, temptations, and distractions in your life. Challenges and struggles are part of everyone's life. We face many challenges in our day-to-day journey. The challenges we face throughout our lives make us the person we are. Just like everyone, the life of a student is filled with many challenges in terms of their academics. They are inexperienced when it comes to dealing with challenges and could end up being victims of stress and anxiety. Not knowing the right way to deal with challenges can become a great barrier in their lives. As a parent, a teacher, a guardian, or an elder, we need to be aware of the different types of challenges that the students face in order to help them out. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call on the first speaker Mr. Bokar Seka.
On behalf of the Registrar to Council, the Head of National Office, Banjul, and the whole of the Y community, I would like to express our appreciation for being invited to grace this august occasion. I would also like to thank the bank for the honor accorded to me to give a brief remark on the occasion of the Excellence in the Millennium Award. Mr. Chairman, the training and instruction of the young for the business of life is one of the most ancient concerns of life. The act of teaching and learning is therefore as old as man, and it dates back to human existence as evidenced in the scriptures. While it cannot be gainsaid that teaching and learning are necessary conditions for human existence, the relevant questions to ask should then center on what developmental goals do we set to accomplish through education, and as well as the educational strategies we plan to deploy in accomplishing these goals. These concerns bring about the issue of access, equity, relevance, and quality in education. The West African Examinations Council, being the premier examination body in English West Africa, was established after realizing the vacuum that exists between the educational needs and the development imperatives of the West Africa. With strengthened partnership between the Council and MOPSI, as well as other education stakeholders, the Council has tried to achieve its mandate. The conduct of educational assessment in a free and a fair manner, an assessment so designed that the content is relevant and this resonates with national aspirations. An assessment that contributes to the attainment of quality education remain to be the preoccupation of the Council. This mandate we are duty-bound to exercise effectively and efficiently, as we are conscious of the grave implications of a weak assessment system in any given education program. On this note, I wish to congratulate the awardees for their excellent performance, which is the climax of your hard work and great sacrifices. You have been chosen from a total of 26,591 candidates that sat the examination in 287 centers. Your works passed through various stages of quality control and validation before the final compilation and release. We are therefore confident that you are fit to take up any academic challenge in the future. Mr. Chairman, all means of contributing to human society are important, but striving to be foremost and to do it with the best of one's ability is what is most preferred and commendable. I therefore enjoin the awardees to continue with their academic career with even much greater enthusiasm and to aim to acquire as much education and the originality necessary for the solution of African problems. The education economists would tell us that basic education has greater social benefits than higher education. But as a developing country, we need a critical mass of well-educated and professional people with immense capacity who would help us in rebuilding Africa. I also wish to congratulate your parents and teachers for the sacrifice and guidance they render to you, without which you would not have probably attained this stage. We are also highly appreciative of the efforts of the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education as the institution responsible for the planning and implementation of the education program. Finally, Mr. Chairman, I would like to extend my most sincere thanks and appreciation to the management of the Trust Bank for taking up this initiative of contributing their part to the development of quality education in the Gambia. I cannot actually remember how many years they have done this, but I can remember being tasked to compile the data for the award since 2009, and since then it has been more than a decade. I thank you all for your attention.
We at Trust Bank are immensely grateful for your assistance over the years for providing the data which helps us to determine the 10 most outstanding students for the grade 9 exams. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, being a proudly Gambian bank that we are, Trust Bank carries a great deal of responsibility. Gambians have high expectation of us, and the things that we do through our CSR program are geared towards living up to those expectations and our mantra, proudly Gambian. As one of the largest employers in this country, Trust Bank values the human capital, and that is why education and health are given prominence in our corporate social responsibility program. Funding national education and health service remains a big challenge, even in big economies around the globe. That is why annually, we set up a good chunk of our profits to support our national education and health sector as a way of complementing government efforts in its quest to provide affordable services to the less privileged in our society. Before moving to the next speaker, inviting the next speaker, I would like to just draw your attention to the banner there, the home mortgage banner. You know, home mortgage, as you know, is one of the cornerstone products in banking, in retail banking. We are providing affordable houses through our partners, Staff Global and Global Properties. If any family members or anyone of you here wants a house, you know, they can contact Trust Bank, you know, and we can make we can provide them with the mortgage that they need to have a decent house. Okay. At this juncture, I would like to invite our next speaker, who is Madam Jilan Senghor, the Managing Director of Trust Bank Limited. Madam Senghor took over the helm of office at Trust Bank Limited on the 1st of January this year, after serving the bank for over a decade. She is so passionate about education and girls' empowerment for that matter. So girls here, she is a good role model for you.
Welcome to another edition of the Excellence in the Millennium Award Ceremony, where we recognize and honor the top 10 outstanding students in the grade 9 exams. We are delighted that the Honorable Minister has been ably represented. They have been big supporters of this process, and they are highly welcome, and we appreciate the support from the ministry over the past few years. To those that are being honored here today, let me start by saying congratulations for being counted as the top 10 best students out of a total number of 26,591 candidates that sat to the examinations. And I had to throw in that number because I wanted to make you understand your truly remarkable performance that earned you a seat in this front row today. The purpose of this event is to help promote quality education and to also acknowledge and celebrate the achievements of hardworking and deserving girls and boys so that we can encourage generations to come to follow in these positive footsteps. In life, it is necessary to have role models to emulate. in striving for excellence. I remember in my days in school, I looked up to those who were hardworking and received all the academic prizes at speech and prize-giving days. I did not only dream of becoming like them, but went the extra mile to copy their pattern of behavior, identify them as mentors, borrow their books, solicit tutoring from them, and I did my best, always did my best to be as hardworking as them. That trend seems to have changed radically these days, as these days, role models are no longer mentors and high achievers in academic results. I hope that the celebration of your academic excellence here today will motivate you to keep striving for excellence and will encourage others to follow in your footsteps. I see other students behind you. I hope that this event here today will give them the motivation, the inspiration that they need to follow in your footsteps. We have been holding this award ceremony for nearly 2 decades now, and it pleases me to announce that students we have honored in the past are doing extremely well in their careers and have become key members of our society. I am confident that we can expect the same levels of success from you, the awardees. Education, let nobody fool you. Education will play a pivotal role in the formation of your personalities and achievement of your success. So please embrace it and continue to excel. To the parents and guardians, congratulations. And thank you for your support and guidance. Your efforts have indeed not gone in vain. And as your young charges continue in their next steps, continue to provide them with the enabling environment, the advice, the guidance, and the mentorship that they need. After all, we as parents and guardians have a profound role to play in the development of the young under our care. We are grateful to the West African Examinations Council for always providing us with valuable data, which culminates in the list of the final 10 students that we are awarding here today. We have been informed that out of the total candidates that sat to the exams, 11,538 were males and 15,053 were females. And these students represented 287 schools countrywide. Of this figure, 19 students scored aggregate 6, and those 19 include these top 10 that we are awarding today. In the history of this competition, girls have always excelled consistently, higher than the boys. This year, however, the boys put in a lot of effort, and obviously it has paid off, because as you can see, 7 out of the 10 are gentlemen. However, the top student is a girl in the person of Suwadu Jame. Now, even though the boys have worked so hard this time around and they represent a greater proportion, let's look at the overall results. It pleases me to see that over 55% of students that sat to these exams were female. And I believe that is worth celebrating because it helps to improve our country's ranking in the World Economic Forum Global Gender Gap Rating. One of the thematic indicators is educational attainment, and I think this is the right step forward. It is Women's Month next month in March, and I cannot miss this opportunity to add words of inspiration for all you young ladies. Education of the girl child brings with it many powerful benefits. Women are slowly but surely occupying positions of power alongside their male counterparts. Women work, they earn, they look after their families, they educate their children, they secure their families emotionally and spiritually. Women have increased visibility and have become impressive role models. Girls, we are an important part of a sustainable future, so let us embrace it. Now, on the award list, only Gambia Methodist Academy is represented by 2 candidates, St. Teresa's Upper Basic and all other schools, including Anne-Marie Javohe, St. Peter's Upper Basic School, Kunkujang Keitaya Upper Basic School, Malada Upper Basic School, Birkama Upper Basic School, Wordsley Upper Basic School and Burfoot Upper Basic School are represented by one candidate each. What does this tell us? The results show that the competition is getting more and more intense, and a stark contrast to when it used to be dominated by a few schools. We have recently seen other schools such as Malada Upper Basic School, Wordsley Upper Basic School, Sangajor Basic Cycle School, and Marie Javuhe Yalding Upper Basic School, Kunkujang Kentaya Upper Basic School, and Old Yundum Upper Basic School making the list. Congratulations to all the schools, to the principals and the teachers represented by these high-achieving girls and boys. It is evident that you are striving hard to be highly competent institutions, guided by entrenched cultures of discipline, diligence, respect, honesty, and hard work. Your roles in shaping the next generation of transformers and leaders cannot be overemphasized. Thank you for rising to the challenge, and we encourage you to keep up the great job that you are doing. I would like today's celebration of achievement to also serve as an inspiration, especially to those young girls and boys out there who may have resigned themselves to mediocrity with the aim of just breezing through and graduating from school. Today is very much about each boy and girl here taking stock of the results of their labor, attitude, and motivation. Each of you here today needs to ask yourself about the way forward. You have the potential and the opportunity to be recipients of future awards. You can. Yes, you can. Whether you are here today watching us or whether you will watch this program later, I hope you will be inspired enough to seek excellence at each next stage of your lives. If you declare excellence as your life goal, then every area of your lives will be an opportunity for excellence, whether in academics, in relationships, in careers, and in life in general. Distinguished guests, in keeping with Trust Bank Limited's corporate social responsibility, please allow me to demonstrate the bank's magnanimity by reporting that today we are giving awards totaling $315,000, and that excludes the cost of hosting this event. So all in all, we have spent about $500,000 on this event. I'm sure you've seen us in the news recently. We are a Gambian bank, a proudly Gambian bank for that matter. And what that means is that Gambian lives matter to us. So wherever it is we feel we can intervene, whether it is in the health sector, the education sector, we're in sports, we're in disaster relief, we are there. Today, each student will receive a bank account with $10,000, a tablet, and a certificate of excellence. The school with the highest number of awardees will receive $20,000. The most outstanding student, Swadu, my friend, will receive $8,000 additional. And Swadu School, being the school that produced the most outstanding student, will receive $15,000. These awards here today are a testament to the bank's very serious desire to create a positive social contribution in the field of education. Congratulations to the awardees, the parents, and the schools. This is your moment. Enjoy it. Distinguished invitees, I thank you all for gracing this occasion. May the blessings of Allah be upon us all. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you, Madam MD, for those wonderful and inspirational remarks. When you go home, boys and girls, try to, in your quiet moments, to reflect on her speech. It has so many answers to your questions. This is perhaps the most vulnerable stage in your lives. But the good thing is that your parents and teachers will continue to play a crucial role in your lives. However, the bulk of the responsibility lies with you. You are the architect of your own destiny, and the path you choose today will shape your future. I'll go to the next speaker on the list is the representative of the Minister, Honorable Minister for Basic and Secondary Education, Mr. Jimba Job. Mr. Job, can you?
Mr. Chairperson, first of all, I would like to recognize Trust Bank for the wonderful work they have been doing and use this moment to congratulate Madam Director for a new promotion, and may Allah be guided. I am confident that, inshallah, you will be able to measure up to the expectations, because there is saying that whatever a man can do, a woman can do it. Trust Bank the Gambia is a household name in this country, but moreover at the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, because we have seen the support you have been giving to the ministry, not only in this excellence in the Millennium Award, but also in times of difficulties and needs that we are experiencing in the education sector. So congratulations and thank you very much on behalf of management. This event we are witnessing today may look very small to some people, but it's very big in the eyes of the education fraternity. Because you are not only encouraging competition, but you are encouraging and rewarding hard work, which at the end of the day will propel not only excellence, but honesty. And that is what Trust Bank is doing, to support our ministry, to ensure that those who are hardworking, those who are honest in their endeavors are rewarded for the entire nation to see them. So once again, congratulations, Trust Bank, and thank you very much. To the awardees, I want to say congratulations to you. Many are called, but few are chosen. More than 26,000 Gambians like you start to the exams, but you are the lucky ones to come out to be the best 10. That should be not a motivation, but also a challenging position for you now. Do we only want to excel at GABECE? And when we get to WAS, we cannot. Then people will start questioning, how did we manage to? And I'm convinced, with the kind of faces I'm seeing today, you will all be the people that this country is looking forward to. The next award of WAEC is coming to the Gambia through you guys. We have never had that opportunity to receive that award yet. And I'm optimistic that with the caliber of students we are seeing today, you will be committed to your work, be serious with your studies, and ensure that the next award that African Examination Council is going to organize, Gambia is going to be the recipient. 3 years ago, my then permanent secretary, 5 years ago, pledged that if the Gambia should receive the award, that awardee would be given 100,000. Unfortunately, we missed it with few points that year. But I want to challenge you, and I'm sure Trust Bank will equally want to compliment MOPSI if ever the awardee is going to come from the Gambia. And I know we can do it. Because we go to universities like them. We're competing with them. We're even beating them. So why can't we beat them at last? You can do it. And you will do it, inshallah. To parents, congratulations and bravo. But equally, we challenge you, particularly for the girl child. Give them the space so that they have time for their books. In this new generation today, we can no longer allow our girl child to be reduced to only housewives. They equally have the right to compete like any other person, like any man, as we have seen Madam Director now, heading the entire Trust Bank Gambia office. So what is stopping other girls to also emulate and equally become as people who will take position of leadership? Oh, my Honorable Minister is coming. Madam Minister, you're welcome. When I was leaving the office, he told me, if I have chance, I would be there. And Alhamdulillah, she's here. Thank you, ma'am. As I was saying, parents, we want to not only congratulate you, but we'll urge you to ensure that you keep on supporting your children, particularly the girl child, so that at the end of the day, they will continue to be excelling as we are witnessing today, even though they are 3 out of the 10. But I'm made to understand in the past years, they used to dominate the number of students that are receiving awards. And we can go back to those days if we as parents are able to provide them with the environment that will enable them work hard and compete. So please, that is my call for parents. Teachers, school managers and principals, bravo to you all. This is showing us that in our strive to not only obtain quality education, but to produce Gambians that are able to compete both nationally and internationally, you are working along those lines. So can we therefore give a round of applause to our teachers and principals in our schools. This is a manifestation of what is happening in our school system. Many people in this country have this notion that the private schools are performing better than the public schools. But look at the list of the schools here. How many of them are private schools? That notwithstanding, the private schools also need to prove us wrong by maintaining what they're doing, so that people who can afford will want to send their children there. But I want to assure Gambians, particularly the public, the general population, that our education system is producing the same quality as our private schools are doing. It's just a notion that people have that feeling. But if we support them, if we give our children, if we give our schools, particularly at the community level, parents are supporting the teachers, supporting the school managers, they can equally produce good students as the private schools are doing. Why are they doing better? Because they are being supported, they have more discipline, they are able to account for any single activity that is happening in our schools. So if we can emulate that, we can equally produce the kind of results that we are seeing. And thank God that what we are seeing at the GABECE is showing that the competition is very keen among both public and private schools. Then I would want to conclude, Mr. Chairperson, by saying that this is a challenge for all other students, particularly those that have come along with their colleagues. As Madam Director has said, today is them. Why not tomorrow us? How can we be? We must be prepared to burn the midnight candle, as we used to say. You people are very, very fortunate. When I was going to school, if you want to read at night, we go around post office, sit under those lamps to read. Some of us who came from the provinces, you have to put on a kerosene lamp with all the smoke and the intoxication that you inhale. That is what we were using to study. You today have electricity, solar, tablets. I know the distractions are many, but the opportunities are equally many. Why don't we use them? Why don't we use what is available so that tomorrow Gambia would be a good country? We are going to hand over the leadership of this country to you people very soon. Very, very soon. But if we do not prepare you better, if you yourself do not take up the responsibility and wanting to be good citizens tomorrow, what kind of a Gambia are we going to leave behind? That is the question in every old person's mind. What kind of Gambia are we going to have in the next 20, in the next 30 years? You, the young people, should convince us to tell us the Gambia you are going to build is going to be 10 times better than the Gambia we are today. And then we will be happy. We will be very free in our graves to say, yes, thank God, I left Gambia in the hands of a generation that will do good. We don't want a Gambia that is going to be chaotic. And how can we avoid that? Having respect for authority, respect for our teachers, respect for our parents, discipline ourselves, and then hard work. That's the only margin. When I started as a young teacher, I dare not go to school in slippers. But look at today's generation. Some of them come to school in U-turns. Yeah. When I was a young teacher, I dare not go to school with a T-shirt that has pictures on it. I dare not to. At the gate, the head teacher will ask me, go home. And I will march home. But today, you find us, even in the classroom, teaching sometimes with earphone. Is that the Gambia you children want to live tomorrow? Why can't we then break that cycle to ensure that we build a Gambia that all of us will be happy to live in? And that is only possible, as I said, through discipline, hard work, respect for authority, respect for parents, respect for our elders. If we do not have that, there is nothing. Have all the books in the world. Be a professor in all the universities. If you are not disciplined, you are nothing. And discipline starts at home. If you respect your mom, respect your dad, you will respect your teacher in the classroom. You will respect the head teacher. You will respect the elderly person in the streets. We always said, yeah, you know, those days are gone when we were young. Where are they gone? The sun sets from where it used to set and where it rises. It's not changing. So it's we who are changing as a people. But when we change, let's change for the good. So that the Gambia that we will be leaving behind will be a Gambia that everybody will envy to live in. There is this saying in Wall of Night, Jinju joina borom khal. Jinju joina borom khal. So on that note, Mr. Chairperson, ladies and gentlemen, award is Congress.
Yeah. Boys and girls, we have had 3 important speeches today, which are all meant to inspire you and guide you as you embark on a journey in pursuit of higher education. I hope you've taken heed and reflect on those inspirational and wise words. As he said, Jimba, he said, it's like a word is enough for the wise. Yeah. So please, like I said earlier on, the bulk of the responsibility lies squarely on you. You know, your parents, teachers, and guidance are there to guide you, but the buck stops at you. All right. So that takes us to the next item on the menu, which is the presentation of awards. Please allow me to give you the breakdown of the awards. The elements of the awards are 10,000 and a tablet and a certificate of excellence to each of the top of the awardees here today. That's the first segment element. The second one is 15,000 to the school that produced the candidate with the best results. The third one is 20,000 to the school with the highest number of awardees. And the fourth one is 8,000 to the student with the best result. Okay? Allow me to invite the conference of principals to present a prize to Trust Bank Limited.
My point is to recognize the conspicuous work that the Trust Bank have been doing in the last 2 decades. That's my point of being here. And it happens on a day when the managing director is a woman. Madam Senghor, thank you very much. I would like to recognize my own honorable minister, who has been with us for long. And of course, my brother too, Mr. Jimba Job. And of course, my very close fellow from WAEC, Mr. Seka, thank you very much. I've been here for 12 good years, witnessing this occasion. It gives me pleasure each time I'm here. Something wonderful is done for Gambian children. I would like also to thank Alex that we work so long together in organizing this and making every arrangement. But, Madam Director, My special congratulations goes to Aji, who gave me the notebooks, because Alex never gave me no school from Trust Bank. Madam Minister, I've been here for all these 12 years. Each time, Alex will tell me, Mr. Jabi, can you consult these people quickly? We've been doing that. And fortunately for me, Aji was asked to drop the letter to me this year. I said, Aji, man, musma am send calendar and notebooks. Aji said, is that the real thing? You will get it today. And the following day, I got it. Can we put our hands together for Aji? Also, Alex. There are very important points here, because I remember all the years the girls have been overriding the boys. And each time we make speech here, I remember last year, one of the strong points that came from the permanent secretary was that maybe providely is the football. And I think, I remember that day, one of the boys in attendance, Madam Director, he didn't go through the right door, he went outside the other door. I said, why? He said, I want to make sure that this is changed. But you see what happens this year. But the director, being a woman, you see how she intelligently coined the word and said, yes, we have more boys, but the top is a girl. You see how she does that? We're proud of that. We know that, of course, that a woman will talk. The 286 principals in the upper basic schools in this country, we sat together and said, for years, Trust Bank have been doing this for our children. We can't offer them money. We can't offer them the material. What can we do for Trust Bank to recognize your conspicuous work and very outstanding work you're doing in this country, particularly in the sector of education, more particularly to our children in the upper basic schools? We thought it very fitting to provide a certificate. This certificate of recognition is being awarded to Trust Bank Limited for the prestigious Millennium Award initiated for the top 10 students of the GABECE examination. It's my pleasure to present this to the management.
Honorable Minister, can you step forward, please, to present the prizes? Thank you. Yeah. So we are starting with the prize for the top 10 outstanding students. I'm pleased to acknowledge the following recipients. First, the first candidate is Suadu Jame. Suadu Jame. Saliu Njai. Saliu Njai attended St. Teresa's Upper Basic School, Tamba. Boubacar Balde. Position goes to Ibrahim Mafal. This sixth position goes to Mr. Padeba. Seventh position goes to Yusuf Akande. Amura. Khadija Jame. Aida Sonko. A cash prize of 8,000. It goes to Miss Suadu Jame. One segment of the award, which is a cash prize of 15,000, goes to Gambia Methodist Academy for producing the candidate with the best result. The next item is the vote of thanks by a student representative, Ms. Suadu Jame of Gambia Methodist.
First of all, I would like to thank God for containing the pandemic and for giving us the opportunity to organize this award ceremony. I would like to express our profound gratitude to Trust Bank Limited for this initiative. Indeed, Trust Bank is the nation's bank, proudly Gambian, and are supporting all the factors of our nation. We do hope that other banks follow in your footsteps and support the education sector in the Gambia. Yes. We promise you that we will continue working harder to bring glory not only to our respective schools, but to the entire nation. Our special thanks go to our principals and staff for guiding us through our academic journey. To our parents, we thank you for all the support you give us, morally as well as financially. May God bless you, and may you live long to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Finally, on behalf of all the awardees, I assure you all that we will continue the excellent work we are recognized for, and we will complete our senior school program with flying colors. I thank you all for gracing this occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Swadu Jame. That was a very good remark, and honestly, we could not, ask for more from you. Yeah. Now the closing remarks. Represent the Honorable Minister for Basic and Secondary Education and members of the High Table. We have now come to the end of this program. We appreciate the time you took out of your busy schedule to grace this occasion, especially the Honorable Minister. Our special thanks goes to the families and friends for being such a good audience today. To the awardees, we really applaud your hard work and achievements, and we do hope that you will be an inspiration to many students out there. Keep up the momentum as we embark on such a difficult journey in pursuit of higher education. Our profound gratitude goes out to the Ministry for Basic and Secondary Education for always standing by Trust Bank to make this event a success. One segment of the award, which is a cash prize of $15,000, goes to Gambia Methodist Academy for producing the candidate with the best result.
Love like fire. Wow. Love like fire. Xam ngeen rek affaire bi xam ngeen fan la? Skincare la. 2020 lañ wax de. Waaw. Fii nag mooy Kerr fan Kerr zero tache. Perfect skin. Skincare saa su ne rek niñ ko dee defee rek. Loo lañ soxlaati rek. Maanaam bu ngeen am problème ci seen skin yéen xam ngeen fan la fii ngeen di ñëw suma xarit yeeg am di jàmm yi nga xam ne taas daf lañ sonaloon xam nga doon xeesal ba laka xum éneew ma lañ ko nag waaye just in case comme ni ko gars yi di waxee rek en cas just in case loolu xew xam ngeen fi ngeen di ñëw Skincare Plus si yu baax rek la ñoo dox nag ay baax rek fu ne la ñoo dem ci réew mi di lañ indi rek nag products yu baax du Paris du Italie du USA du fi mu nekk nii sax boole nañ ci nag Sweden fu nekk lañ leen a indilee products bu dee tamit nag da nga ñuul rek ñu lay jamaa natural beauty that melanin dripping we do have stuff for you as well emuñ si skincare products rek ñu ngi ci cuub yi tamit fu ne la ñoo jaar in fact sax last commercial bi ñu defoon waxuñ leen woon ne dañoo dox ci ay kawar 9A grade rek nag waaw we do have bundles as well hair si lu ne la ñoo dox ñun ñu ngi ci rafetal jigéen rek luy taaral jigéen rek waaw boo leen di tukki tamit bëggoon rek classic suitcase ñu dañoo dox ci ay Samsonite duñ dee indi any brand of suitcases though other than Samsonite comme li ma dee wax rek boo eggee airport dëri Samsonite dafa am nuñ laa xoolee waaw ngeen lan nag waaw skin ci moom la ñu gën a xamee nag skin care products ci moom la ñu gën a xamee ñu ngi dox tamit bentee tamit si ay dàlla waaye man nag skin care mooy suma specialty xam nga rek jigéen bu sa xar kanam réglé loo def mu jag am nañ Patricia Reiner Kiwi Eye the whole range Lighten Up Gold Tomatine I mean the list can just go on and on and on and on lépp loo xam ne rek luy taaral jigéen la ci yooyu rek la ñoo dox skin care plus nag emuñ si Gambia rek ñu nga United States ñu ngi Gambia fii ba pare bu dee yaa ngi anywhere in Europe mun nañ la ko mail within 3 days rek ñetti fan rek nga jot say diw emuñ si loolu rek dañ laa consult tamit balaa ñu laa jaay diw dinañ def a free consultation pour wax la rek exactly li nga xam ne moo méngoo ak sa kanam dinañ leen wax tamit ne rek am nañ perfumes fragrances men's shirts accessories we do dresses as well we do blouses we do shoes name it we do them Skincare Plus 2020 is our year of perfection zero task fi mu nekk nii réew mi fii kenn waratu fi task kenn waratu fi am problème kanam kenn waratu fi am problème yu picca boo ko amee dafa fekk ne rek ñëwuloo ci place bi fii
love like fire bring my yoboguma fire love like fire
Agada di.
Mbijano aganyani.
Albaka.
Mbaka important.
Yo, nga transfer la sto.
Ya transfer la sto.
Ha, code nyingi.
Okay. Important. Nsila ID soto.
Ha, sa soto. Sorry. Agada di.
Mbijano bro.
Albaka.
Mbaka.
Bara alla service o tariaka.
Ah,
mbare. Mo ki janna nun kunu bara tariaka.
Jannom Yonna forest de bureau. Gambia tonkon na no mbari ya bere. Birim koyna fo katon.
Bari si kodo kino katon nim fo bolong blabe to.
56 branches mola soto Gambia jam.
Ha?
Gambia kono anin Gambia bantala bankol. Nka kodo kiya bere to. Kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta memmen na kodi to poto nin kodi maraw. Jannom number 1 di nyonta. Andum fana nata anoda enterprise sotale. Wolam nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale le dadi mani domorol dir fana beteat. Gambia dawda yalo ma fa kendol sotale je.
Wo moyo diat.
Apelenta
barka. Ni ma lafta nyelen kendol e bina.
Yalo bukani la ko la barka ba.
Yalo ndel chosano lo.
Barka.
We live in a day and age where technology is creating a world without borders, filled with unlimited potential to improve the lives of the people around us. Innovarx Global Health ushers in a new way of leveling the playing field with increased access to quality healthcare services delivered at your doorstep. Our qualified professionals are equipped with state-of-the-art point-of-care testing technology to conduct tests such as kidney function, liver function, electrolyte tests, body composition, hemoglobin, A1C, and many more services with the highest efficiency in delivering results. The addition to our flagship Wellness on Wheels, more fondly known as WOW Delivery Service, brings the entire clinical experience full circle. IGH has remained committed to creating the future of healthcare delivery Gone are the days of sending loved ones outside the country for basic medical services. Innovarx Global Health offers a new peace of mind and takes pride in delivering the quality of care we all deserve.